You know, the PlayStation 5 Pro is a bit of an enigma, I think, to some people. We obviously have a situation where maybe Sony didn't do the best job of explaining the Pro to like the fans and things like that. And then I also get the feeling that a lot of like hardcore fans know exactly what it is and whether or not they want to get it or not. You know, things are different now than they used to be. So that's something that honestly, as fans, we look at and we can kind of say, hey, that's something that I'm interested in, or hey, that's something that I'm not interested in. Maybe people that got a PS4 Pro last generation, maybe they decided that that wasn't a big enough upgrade. Maybe they decided that that wasn't an avenue that they really wanted to kind of experience themselves. So, again, we'll have to see if that's something that kind of leads more credence to the fact that maybe this thing won't sell as well. I doubt that we ever get, an answer or direct sales numbers. We never got direct sales numbers of the PS4 Pro when it came to that last generation. So, when we look at this and we say, okay, will this thing be, a success and things like that? I don't think any of us know. But at least we have a little bit of a clearer picture. They were upfront about the benefits of this to some of the stuff that's happening, and I think this is exactly why something that fans can kind of get behind. So I'm excited to get into it. What's up, everybody? I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. I do daily gaming content, so your subscriptions and and things and likes really help out a lot. So I'm very appreciative of that. So again, just kind of jumping in here, talking about the things that I'm excited about. And as someone who has pre-ordered the PS5 Pro, I have to say this is really, really cool to see and makes me happy because I have quite a digital collection. Let's just be real. The PS4 Xbox One generation was significant for a lot of us because we've got large digital game libraries now, right? It's something that we didn't always have, and now it is. We have these game libraries, and we are sitting there going, hey, this is pretty cool to see, and I'm with it. I gotta admit. So PS4 games, they've doubled down on them. Apparently they're going to benefit greatly from the PS5 Pro. PS4 games will benefit from the Pro, according to a statement from Sony Entertainment, Mr. Aoki, which is, hey, that's really, really good to hear. And to be honest with you, I think that's a smart move. We've heard a lot about the performance boost that awaits current-gen games on the hardware, but what about the plethora of PS4 games in people's libraries? As you know, those games are like, people pick up these games very cheaply now, especially like digitally, and so it's very interesting to see if this is something that will be, improved upon as we go further and further into, the generation and things like that. Like, are those games going to pick up any type of extra bonuses and things like that? So, again, I think that it's nice to see that is indeed the case, and that's going to be the case. So anyway, there was a site that quizzed Mr. Aoki about the potential improvements to PS4 games, to which he said that last-gen games with variable frame rates will see performance boosts through backwards compatibility. The PS4 has an image quality boost feature that allows simple upscaling without the need for PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR. Mr. Aoki says that the PS5 Pro players can turn this setting on should they wish to use it. PS4 games already get a quality boost on the standard PS5, but Mr. Aoki's statement suggests that there's an additional PS5 Pro setting that can be turned on for further improvement. This will, of course, need to be tested when the console launches, so the jury is still out. Elsewhere, Mr. Aoki said that PS5 Pro will prevent frame rate drops in PSVR 2 games, which will reduce the sickness that some players feel when using the headset. So, that's something that I think a lot of people can kind of get into as well when it comes to, what Xbox is able to kind of do and what they're able to kind of accomplish and things like that. So, again, we're seeing lots of cool things coming to, to the Xbox and things like that. And that's exactly why this is something that can realistically happen. So again, the fact that the Pro was planned prior to the PS5's launch is a good thing, and there's so many games that have already been Pro enhanced. A lot of people are kind of asking, hey, what does this do? So the Pro, it has the AI upscaling, larger GPU, enhanced ray tracing capabilities. This was actually a compiled list of games. So far, 54 games are PS5 Pro enhanced. Much of Sony Interactive Entertainment's marquee titles, along with some big third-party games, will utilize the new console's larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscale list. So just real quick reference, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Alan Wake 2, The Callisto Protocol, Crew Motorfest, Demon Souls, Dragon Age Velguard, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dynasty Warriors Origins, EA Sports College Football 25, EA Sports FC 25, Empire of the Ants, Enlisted, F1 24, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, The First Descendant, Fortnite, Gran Turismo 7, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Horizon Forbidden West, The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, Lies of P, The History of Phil Spencer, just kidding, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Madden 25, Marvel's Rivals, Metal Gear Solid, Delta, Snake Eater, Mortal Kombat 1, My Little Universe, Naraki, Blade Point, No Man's Sky, Pro Baseball, Spirits 2425, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Redacted, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Village, Retrieval, Rise of the Ronin, Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, Spine, This Is Gun Fu, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Outlaw, Stellar Blade, Test Drive Unlimited, Towers of Agbusta, Until Dawn, Warframe, War Thunder, Wolverine, World of Warships, Cube VR, Kayak VR, Mirage. So of course, as more games are released, the list is going to grow. Despite that, it's a decent list. Is it worth paying $700 to pick up a Pro? I mean, the new games that I think that will release will obviously support it. I think it really just kind of comes down to whether or not, that's going to be something that, whether or not it gets announced or whatever. So, we'll see how this works out, what happens in the future with the Xbox and the competition and things like that too down the line. I feel like Sony just has such a stranglehold on everything that it's just one of those things that people realistically that we just don't know. It's just one of those things that we honestly, as fans, we're just kind of stuck there going, okay, well, things are changing, things are happening, but is that going to be enough to kind of drop support of PlayStation or anything, right? It's like we do live sort of in the digital age, even though I myself buy a lot of physical games too. It's hard to really kind of knock what's happening. Obviously a lot of people have bought into the whole digital era of things, and they'll probably continue to do that, and I'm surprised that I was surprised that Xbox One did as good as it did, and then we kind of look around and we kind of say, okay, well, what exactly can Microsoft do to win things over, because it seems like people have already kind of committed to what they want. And I have to be honest, I think that people more and more will buy two platforms or multiple platforms if there's games that they want to play. I think the easiest thing they can do is just have great games, and that's something that I think people don't realize. If Xbox just really came out with something great to play multiple great games, it's not just going to be one thing, right? Like a lot of us looked at like Starfield, and that's a good game, but there was no way that Starfield was going to like get everybody to go buy an Xbox, right? It just wasn't going to happen. It needs to be multiple great releases that are looked upon, well, maybe a Game of the Year winner, something like that, to kind of win people over. So I'm sure you guys probably have your own thoughts and ideas on this as well. Let me know what you think. I certainly appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. Like I've mentioned earlier, it certainly helps out my channel, and I'm very much appreciative. So thank you guys. Until then, rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, and I'll catch you next time, because you guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like I mentioned also earlier, I do multiple videos a day. So daily gaming content. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Crap Gamer